Hi, Bobby Thompson here with Crochet Guru, and welcome to my crochet stitch guide. Today's lesson is on how to crochet a magic circle. Now you may be wondering why we use the magic circle in the first place, and the reason for this is to work or crochet in the round. This just means that you want to crochet something circular or round in shape, and what the magic circle does is make the beginning circle tight so that you don't leave any holes in the middle of your work. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you how to do the magic circle, and then after the demonstration I will give you a few quick tips. Now there are several ways to create a magic circle, and the beginning placement of the tail end of the yarn is important to get right no matter which method you use. When I start my magic circle, I never bring the tail end of the yarn to the back of my hand like this. Instead, I always bring it to the front of my hand, just like this. Now it might not seem important at first, but it does make a huge difference in the end. Now with the tail end in the front of your hand, loop the yarn around your index and middle finger to form an X, and continue to bring the yarn toward the back of your hand and grip the working end of the yarn with your ring and pinky finger, just like this. Okay, when you're ready, grab your hook and slide it under the first bottom strand of the X, and hook it to the second top strand of the X, just like this. Now bring that strand through the X and flip your hook up toward your ring finger. Now turn your palm so that you can see the back of your hand, and chain one by grabbing the working end of yarn. Take the circle off of your fingers. Now it's important to just untangle the tail end from your circle. For some reason I always end up getting it caught into the middle of the circle, so just untangle that if you happen to be one of those people as well. And what you want to do is you make sure that your tail end is on the same side as your working end, because we're going to go ahead and crochet around the tail end and the circle. So now go ahead and crochet 6 single crochets over the tail end of the strand and into the circle, just like I'm doing right now. So I'm crocheting over both the tail end and the circle, and we're doing 6. Now your pattern might call for you to crochet 10, or it might call for you to crochet more than that, but what I'm doing is just the typical 6 single crochet into the magic circle. Okay, so now when you're done, go ahead and untangle that tail end of the yarn again, and once it's untangled, go ahead and just pull it tightly, and it should pull pretty easily for you if you did it right. And that's how you create the magic circle. Now the one thing you want to always do when you get to this point is slip stitch into that very first single crochet. So into that very first single crochet, you want to make sure that there's 6. You want to go ahead and slip stitch into that first single crochet. And that is how you complete the magic circle. Now you may still have a hole in the middle, and if you do, take the tail end of the yarn and pull it tight, and that should get rid of that hole. And that's how it's done. Now I'm going to share a few quick tips about the magic circle. The magic circle is also called the magic loop, magic ring, adjustable ring, or adjustable loop. So if you see these terms, you'll now know what they mean. We use the magic circle for crocheting hats, amigurumi, and other things that need to begin in a circle shape. If you're reading a pattern, this is what the magic circle pattern could look like. Thank you for watching this tutorial, and if you've learned something today, I'm hoping you'll do me a favor and click the like button.